This amateur Muay Thai bout is scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds. Fighting out of the red corner, standing 5 foot 7 inches tall, weighing 136 pounds, making their Muay Thai debut, doing it for Fusion MMA. Give it up for Braxton Johnson.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming out to the cage right now, we got Braxton Johnson. This young man has a perfect record of 0-0-0, so what do we know?
One of those oats has got to go.
All right, he stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 136 pounds on the dot. He's training out of St. George, Utah. What do we know about this guy?
Well, we know Aaron Lace has been around for quite some time, putting out a great group of fighters down there in St. George. We also know that he's training partners with another guy on this card, Brandon Ramirez.
All right, and he's out of Fusion MMA down there, right?
Yes.
All right, well, let's see what his opponent looks like.
All right, fighting out of the black corner, standing 5 foot 9 inches tall, weighing 133 pounds, making their Muay Thai debut, doing it for M-Power. Give it up for Jacob Baird.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have Jacob Baird walking out right now. He too has a perfect record of 0-0-0. What does that mean?
One of those O's has got to go.
Jacob stands 5 foot 9 inches tall. He weighed in at 133 pounds, and he's training at M-Power. What do we know about them?
Well, we don't know a lot about them. They're a newer gym located in Sandy, Utah, and really kind of excited to see what Jacob brings out to the table to kind of represent the gym tonight.
Well, it looks like he's got a wrestling tattoo on his back. But we're here in a striking bout.
You know, combat sports, they kind of go hand in hand.
Right.
You know, you go from one to the other. You get the taste of one without throwing hands in wrestling, and then you want to start punching people, so you get into boxing and Muay Thai.
Combat is combat.
Combat's combat, that's right.
You just want to kick everybody's ass. That's the point, right?
Absolutely.
Or defend yourself, actually.
Yes,
Right? I mean,
yeah.
I think that's the more accurate way to look at it.
Yeah, the point of defending yourself is to win.
Yes,
or at least not to be the loser.
Ooh.
Nice exchange from both of these
nice
guys.
Elbows early from the clinch.
Looks like Baird's looking for the throw.
Braxton's very active.
Braxton was throwing a lot of elbows. He's not wasn't really throwing any punches inside the clinch there. He was throwing elbows every time.
Elbows and knees partway through. He seems to be your more traditional Muay Thaiist.
Yes. Nice knee exchange by both of these guys.
So.
Yep.
It's wrestling and we both go down.
Yep. Gives you a break for a second.
Yeah, it does.
Takes away the clinch.
Definitely you can't pick him up, you can just sweep him.
Yeah. It's not MMA. You don't get a traditional takedown. You can do a trip or a sweep.
Ooh. Coming through. Nice knees in the clinch.
Ooh, again, driving forward.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to tell me, hey, I warned you. He just drove through on that clinch. He was just driving forward the whole time.
Yeah, that was a bit different. The other one we were trying to pick him up and suplex him. Here we were just kind of driving through with the clinch we had.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
This has been a very, very active first round.
Yeah, definitely. To the point where throwing so much into it that you miss, you're still going down.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, both of these two going at it. It's slowing down a little bit more, getting a little bit more technical at this point.
Well, they're about to get a minute to take their breath. There you go, end of the first round. That was a really engaging first round. Both of these guys, I think that technically as far as striking,
Yes.
I definitely think that Braxton Johnson looked to be the dominant performance in the striking game. But
then we got into a fight.
yeah, absolutely.
Right?
Well, and from the get-go, these guys were in a fight. So, scrapping from the beginning, I think that you kind of saw Jacob Baird kind of go more mentally to the base of what his combat
Agreed.
sports would be with the
Agreed.
wrestling, going for that takedown in the clinch instead of a trip or a sweep. But then he definitely started coming back. You see that he threw so hard with that kick that he elevated up and came off the ground when it didn't connect. So definitely putting everything they have into these strikes, into these kicks when they're in the cage.
Oh yeah, two tough-ass kids that are out here just kind of throwing down and doing their thing. And it looks like Jacob, again, is coming out here trying a new sport, right?
Yes, yeah.
And not doing too bad at it.
No, and these guys are definitely both putting on a show. Jacob definitely has a lot of cardio. He got hopped right up, ready to go. And then you see the same thing when you look over in the opposite corner with Braxton.
Well, yeah, I mean, Jacob's coming out. I'm curious if we're going to be at more of a distance right now.
Ooh, nice overhand. You saw a little wobble from Baird.
And then we're back in.
Ooh, nice elbow from Baird. Ooh, another nice elbow over the top from Baird.
And Baird stays very active.
No, very active. But that's the thing, both of these guys are inside of those clenches.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and they're like fighting in a phone booth.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, that's what's happening right now.
Absolutely. As soon as there's a clench, you watch, you see Baird land an elbow or a punch with the hook from the outside.
Or two.
Yeah, and then immediately after, you're seeing the exact same thing out of Braxton. He's throwing one or two over the top or coming in the middle with the elbow.
Well, and then, I'd like to see some of them start going for some more leg kicks.
We saw a few just there from Braxton, but it didn't look like he had a lot of energy on it. It almost looked like he was throwing them just to keep that distance.
Yeah.
But without much gas in the tank. I think he's definitely, whether he's winded or wobbled right now.
That's with the footwork that I'm seeing. I think if we could start chopping down some of these legs, we might be in a good shape here. Right,
and that's going to be a knockdown. You're going to get a standing 8 count. And
so is
saved
that
by the bell.
fatigue, or is that due to the strike?
I think that's entirely due to the strike and fatigue at the same time.
Gotcha.
I think that was the combo. You can definitely see this fight's over.
Yeah, we're done. We're done.
Great job, man. Jacob Baird came out and got a good win. Braxton Johnson unable to come out of the 8 count and just got waved off by the referee. Great performance, both these guys. Baird, great job, man. Can't wait to see you come back.
Good fight.
Can we get the fighters to the center of the ring, please? Tyler Tomlinson caused this fight in the second round at 1 minute 43 seconds. For your winner, in the black corner, Jacob Baird.
Jacob, let me get you over here. Hey, hold on. We got a camera right here following us. Beautiful performance, beautiful performance. Tell me about that.
Just came out and had fun. That's all I did, Came here to really prove it to myself and show what I've been working hard for this whole time.
Well, you did a great job out there. So what are we going to see next Eddie? You going to be back in this cage?
Yeah, should be a couple months. Next event, I'll be right back in here.
All right. Do you have any family, fans, sponsors you want to thank?
All my family here, you know who you are. I've got Nat and Benny in my corner right here from Empower Fitness. I just got to dedicate it all to them.
All right. Well, great fight out there. Everybody, let me give a big round of applause for Justin Baird.